Hello and bienvenue. I am Joker, the Full Metal Joker. Now, before I get started with the topic at hand, I have to let you know two things. One, if you do not like what has to be said, please remove yourself from this video. Two, everything I have to say is mostly opinion-based with a lining of truth. But if you feel like I'm wrong in certain areas, or I need more information than others, please feel free to contact me. You should already know how to do this by now. With that being said, before I push on any further, I would like to let you know that this is not a pro-marijuana video. This is me giving my thoughts and feelings about an article that I found. The reason why I'm saying this is because I already know if I don't do a disclaimer like this and YouTube sees this video, they will crack down, because you know how YouTube is on pro-marijuana content on YouTube. We all know that they do not like it. Now, with that being said, apparently the DEA wants more marijuana grown and fewer opioids produced in 2019. Yes, you heard it right. The reason why? Because as one of you have known, that there is an opioid epidemic. And what are opioids? For those of you that don't know, well, it's a set of drugs mainly used for pain relief. And the problem with these drugs is, yes, they help with pain quite a bit, but if not taken correctly, they have a high chance of being addictive, whereas marijuana has a lower chance of being addictive and has fewer side effects. And for DEA, a part of the government that has a hard-on for cracking down on people that use marijuana, that hates marijuana with a passion to an extent, for them to go, you know what? We'd much rather you use marijuana than opioids. Says something. It says a lot. And quite frankly, I can agree with that. Because, again, marijuana has fewer side effects. It helps with pain. Everyone that uses it knows this, and has fewer side effects. And again, I'm saying this is not a pro-marijuana video, but me personally, I prefer my friends that are suffering through a lot to use marijuana over opioids. I prefer a family member that is going through a lot to rely on marijuana more than opioids, because I already seen what opioids can do to someone if not handled correctly. You end up building up a habit to it, and then when your doctor goes, you know what, you don't need this anymore, or we can't prescribe you any more of this, they still want to get their fix, and then they're talking to people in back alleys and whatnot and getting their opioids via questionable means. I don't want that. I really don't want that in the thought that a family member may be going through that, or a friend of mine may be going through that. It upsets me. And that's the reason why this article gives me hope, in a way, that if the DEA, again, the people that in the beginning hates marijuana with a passion, to go, you know what, we may hate it, but it's a lesser of two evils right now, and we'd much rather people rely on marijuana if it'll stop this opioid epidemic, where people will rely on marijuana and get high instead of you relying on opioids, overdosing, and dying in the street somewhere. And with that being said, if you enjoy the content that I produce, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support this channel even further, feel free to check out my Patreon and PayPal me. However you choose to support this channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and good luck.